been one of the stronger senior classes that I've dealt with and that we've dealt with over the years.
All my boys, we always stay close and we're always going to stay connected. Brotherhood, so you always know that the person next to you is always counting on you for something.
Do your own application, what? Oh my God.
Class of 2015, the Gal School. I don't know any of these guys.
I'm gonna miss the people the most. Friends I made, faculty, staff, students, just everybody in general.
What was your favorite memory of the Gal School?
One of my favorite memories was I was stuck in DC, Washington DC, going back to Gal, and I was sitting down, and then all of a sudden Joseph Bean was sitting right next to me, staring at me. Felt like home.
If there was a teacher or student that you could shout out, who would that be?
Mr. Brown.
Can you do your best impression of them?
Well, when Mr. Brown walks in the classroom, it sounds a bit like this, but you know, he's getting old. There, that's the best I can do.
Very nice. Thank you, Thomas.
You're welcome.
During your senior year, what's one event or thing that you've enjoyed throughout the whole senior year?
My whole senior year? Hey, being able to play some soccer. This year I got to play soccer with Sergey Evans.
How'd he do?
That guy, I tell you, that guy's a fighter. An all-American fighter.
Class of 2015, 12th grade. Nothing comes to mind.
Ian Lashley, aka Eyelash. So, Ian, what do you miss most about the Gal School?
Let me feel too. I'm gonna miss it a lot.
What is your favorite memory of the Gal School?
Oh, my favorite memory at the Gal School is that huge fight that was happening on the Gals, between the Gal School lacrosse team and I forgot the other team. So
All the teachers are great. They helped me through everything, but one in particular, one that really helped me, shout out to Mr. Marshman. He's a great guy. He's always helped me with math, anything that I was struggling with, grades, all on the soccer field. This is my first year playing for him. It was a great experience. What is a teacher that you can give a shout out to?
Mr. Hazen.
Can you do your best impression of Mr. Hazen?
Let's see. Okay, so if I ask him how his weekend was, he'll probably be sober, all depressed, and it's medication.
Go back here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
He's tied really well. I would really like to.
You want to see a real knot? You don't want to look at that. You want to see this. You want to see
So that's the skinny knot. He's got the fat knot.
the handsome knot. This is the nerd knot. This is the goober knot, the drool knot.
This is going in the
the
senior
knucklehead knot. Hey,
I love you.
Really, dude, my social security's in here, man.
So, Justin Basson Smith, if there are two people that you think you're taller than, who would they be?
Like at the school?
Yes.
Rogers and Richard.
On the robotics trip, working on the robot after competition, trying to rebuild it. It's one of my favorite memories.
There was one teacher. Who would you give a shout out to?
Miss Faust. She's one of my favorite art teachers I've had. Mr. Parsons, but she's helped me a lot improve with my art ability.
Yeah. What's your favorite moment at Gal?
that's hard. I'd say every time I got to leave Gal for breaks.
One teacher shout out.
I don't have any.
Still
No, there is no teacher, no.
Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Oh my gosh. Mr. Rogers.
Alright, impersonate one teacher.
I have a lot in my mind, but I don't wanna ruin this dinner.
There's a teacher you can shout out. Who would that be?
It would be Mr. Mariaka.
Can you do your best impression of Mr. Mariaka?
What are you gonna miss most about now?
Dude.
Is there one teacher that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Mrs. Rhodes and Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown for helping get into college, and Mrs. Rose for making the opportunity for me to become a volunteer firefighter.
It would be Mr. William Snyderman. He's always be there for me whenever I struggle with my work. For example, like help me editing my essay, or help me with some of my math problems.
Are there any students that you can do an impersonation of?
This is way too easy. You ready? Playing the hoops, yeah.
Who's that?
Who could that be? That is Daytona Beach Sanders. The one and only. Thank goodness.
You put my hands in your face.
I got that all on still clipping.
Achievements. No. You gotta ask me later. Sorry. What? Yeah. Anthony, are you Anthony Sibio?
Yeah. Good one.
Yeah. What do you want?
What do you think of the senior class?
Katy Perry?
No. Senior class. Pretty good group. 2015.
Who? Never heard of him.
This is hard to keep your composure.
Never heard of him. Now, please, I'm busy. I'm working on something. Can you just leave and take the rest of the 12th grade with you, please? Please.